is to be left behind, and no one should be needlessly at risk of losing sight due to preventable or treatable eye diseases.
It will be different than the live contacts, but we will not lose any opportunity because those who have a message to tell, we will find them.
Fresh content, renowned faculty, one new name. Welcome to WOC 2020 Virtual. Hi everyone, and welcome to the WOC 2020 Virtual Highlight Show. Here I am at the start of the third day of the Congress, and it's a pleasure to have you back with us again. Welcome along. So how good was day 2? Well, there's been a lot of energy and a lot of excitement. It feels to be that the ophthalmic community is really taking to this virtual event. Joining me to discuss it, we have Professor Kenny Schall, Professor of Ophthalmology from the University of Pittsburgh and Director of the UPMC Children's Eye Center from the Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh. Great to have you on board this morning. How are you?
I'm great. I'm enthused. I've been doing symposia, listening to WOC. It is right. You're right. It's a phenomenal event.
So you are a pediatric ophthalmologist who has helped put a Congress program together. What was exciting yesterday from a pediatric perspective?
Well, look, there was so much happening. I'm really a pediatric anterior segment surgeon, so I was very interested by the pediatric cataract symposia. We had Boris Malyukin, we had Vladimir Pfeiffer, we had Regitza Bangsgaard, we had Adedeo right across from the world. You know, the thing is that we had adult surgeons bringing their perspective to pediatric cataract surgery, pediatric ophthalmologists bring their perspective so that the children get the best, of both worlds. And then we had the cornea symposium. Amazing. We had Yair Morad from Israel talking about vernal keratoconjunctivitis. We had Vishal Ganji from the USA talking about keratitis. Nicholas Siakis talking about penetrating keratoplasty. Dr. Muralidhar and myself talking about alternatives to PKP. It was a really good session, great discussion. Amazing.
Yeah, speaking about pediatric cornea, it's fast becoming a subspecialty. Was there anything yesterday that you find super innovative in these sessions?
So, one of the big problems is that there's this congenital condition called Peters anomaly, and Jod Mehta from Singapore presented this amazing technique where you do selective endothelial removal in certain select cases of Peters anomaly, and the healthy endothelium grows in and clears the cornea. I mean, it's innovation at its best.
Wow. Could you speak a little about the great array of society symposia? I heard that there was a really interesting session on myopia early yesterday morning.
Absolutely. Very early, actually. I did make that. So this was the Japanese Society of Ophthalmology. As a pediatric ophthalmologist, we're always interested in new techniques and ways of preventing progression of myopia.
Yes.
The Japanese Society was talking about why you should do that. If you get big myopia, minus 10, minus 12, even minus 6 to minus 9, the incidence of retinal detachment, maculopathy, they go up. So, in the Asian countries, they've known about this and have worked out how to prevent progression of myopia. And now in the West, we're trying to catch up. So it was a fascinating session.
Well, thank you. So that's really why the virtual WOC 2020 is all about. Most ophthalmologists have become super specialized into areas of the eye, yet pediatric ophthalmologists are not that common. I guess that this might be because treating children brings its own set of stresses and challenges with pediatric surgery, in particular being very intricate and high risk. Another issue might be that you simply need longer for each consultation than compared to what you do with an adult patient. I would be interested to know what's being done to attract more young ophthalmologists into pediatrics.
That's a great question. Look, let's get this right. when you're a pediatric ophthalmologist, you're a counselor for the parents and a physician for the child, right? So you've got to have that mindset. If you're somebody who doesn't want to spend a long time talking to parents and grandparents, then it's probably not the right specialty for you. But there are two things about pediatric ophthalmology. In this age where we're all super specializing, it's still one area where you can be a general ophthalmologist and do a bit of everything. At the same time, if you're in a center of excellence, you can really hone down and do like pediatric cataracts, pediatric cornea, pediatric retina. It adds its whole new dimension to what you can provide. One of the really interesting things is that there are a lot of societies. ICO is a conglomeration of many societies from around the world. The WSPOS, which is the World Society of Pediatric Ophthalmology and Strabismus, one of our key things is that we aim for the young ophthalmologist. We're looking at innovation in education, webinars, Twitter, just like the ICO is doing this amazing virtual platform. So I think you have to appeal to that generation with new ways of teaching, new ways of education, and then that possibility of really honing in one area.
That's great. Thank you, Ken. May I just ask you one last thing? Are there some sessions coming up over the next few days which you're really looking forward to?
I am. Look, I can only afford to look at one day at a time. It's so exciting. Today, we have some amazing sessions. There's a session on achieving equity in eye care delivery. If ever there was a leveler, COVID has shown us that we can use telemedicine, digital health platforms to try and deliver that care. So that's amazing. Really looking forward to that. Pediatric retina. Well, look at it. Think about it right now. We have gene therapy. Who would have thought 20 years ago we'd had gene therapy for retinal diseases? So pediatric retina. And lastly, artificial intelligence. We have to embrace artificial intelligence. Otherwise, it's going to destroy that traditional physician platform. And I'm really looking forward to the ideas that they have. What a great day we're going to have today.
It really sounds amazing. So thanks for highlighting those. And of course, there's more coming up. We've got a whole host of national and regional society sessions, including those from ARVO, ZOE, Miyako, and AOC. Up later, we've also got neuro-ophthalmology, ocular imaging, and AI, and eye care delivery among the 30 art live sessions. Tune in, it's going to be great. Thank you so much for joining me in today's review show. And again, a big thanks to Professor Kenny Schaal. And in tomorrow's show, I'm going to be joined by Professor Martine Jager from the Leiden University Medical Center, who chaired the committee putting together the ocular oncology program for this Congress. So see you then, and bye for now.